Vernal Equinox, also known as Ostara and Alban Eilir, is the first day of spring. We survived the winter, and today we gather to celebrate new beginnings, rebirth, and growing light with 25 minutes of slow flow yoga. Today, day and night come into balance, and we step into the season of the sun. The spring equinox, aligned with the dawn and the sacred east, is associated with great birds like eagle. These creatures, hailing from the land of the rising sun, are the highest fliers with the grandest perspective. Known for his keen sight and soaring flight, it is said that eagle can see the mouse and the mountain all at once. Eagle wisdom shows us the big picture and how everything is connected in divine balance. In spring, we enter a manifested realm where we're surrounded by creativity and becoming. Just as the earth is in bloom with new life, so too can we take our lessons learned from the winter and find ourselves in bloom with new ideas. Let's embrace this season with the spirit of a new day, ready to grow and expand our horizons. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Moon Medicine Yoga. It's me, Allison, and on this channel, I share yoga to honor the moon and the seasons. Before we begin, make sure you're subscribed, like this video, and if you're interested, check the description for an optional playlist for class. We'll get started right after this. Let's begin in a comfortable seat and start our practice in a flowery way. You can cross the legs simply like this, or find the half lotus seat, bringing one foot over the leg towards the hip crease. For even more, you can bring the other foot up and over as well for full lotus or Padmasana. Whatever you choose, just make sure you can sit up nice and tall and comfortably. I'm going to go with the half lotus here. It's my favorite. Next, we'll create the lotus mudra, bringing your hands together in prayer, opening the middle 3 fingers, creating a bloom shape. Once here, let's take some deep breaths as if we're smelling the most fragrant flower in through the nose, and just sigh it out the mouth. Just do a couple of those on your own before settling into your natural breath in and out of the nose, arriving. Now let's blink the eyes open, and placing the hands behind you, unravel your legs and reach the arms forward, round your spine and roll onto your back, drawing the knees into the chest for Apanasana, or what we'll call egg pose. And just rock side to side. Little low back massage. And then placing the hands on the knees. On your inhale, open your knees wide and then circle them away from you. Exhale, bring the knees back together and in towards your belly. Kind of like little frog kicks. Warming, opening the hip joints. Move with your breath. And then switching directions. Nice. Let's pause at center. Reach through your legs, grabbing the outside edges of your feet, keeping the soles of your feet together. Open the knees up nice and wide. Breathe into that stretch in the hips and the low back, maybe in the glutes. Then releasing, hugging the knees into the chest. Reach the legs and the arms to the sky, and then rock yourself up to seated with legs straight. Once here, keep reaching forward, creating the Lotus Mudra with your hands, preparing for a little warming Kundalini Kriya. On your inhale, reach and rock forward. On your exhale, round the spine and rock back. Start to pick up the pace, rocking with your breath, opening your heart as you rock forward, and drawing the belly in with force every time you rock back and exhale. Start to feel that heat building in the belly. Keeping it up a little longer. And then pausing, sitting up straight. Place the hands behind you, fingertips facing forward. Bring the feet to the mat and lift your hips for upward table. Look to the sky. As you inhale, lift your hips just a little more. On the exhale, lower your seat down to the mat and step your feet as wide as the mat. Start to windshield wiper your knees side to side. And then bring the arms into it. As the knees fall right, reach your left arm up and over. As your knees fall left, reach your right arm up and over. The next time that left arm reaches up, pause. Turn your torso to face the back of the mat and come to lie down, keeping your knees staggered to the side. Rest your chin or your forehead on your hands. In this spiral prone twist, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale to soften in. On your inhale, start to press up, spiraling forward, flow right back into those arm-reaching windshield wiper twists. Knees go left, right arm reaches. Knees go right, left arm reaches. Let's do a few on each side. Next time you're facing the left, turn your torso to lie as you face the back of your mat. Resting your chin or forehead on the hands. Keep your knees sort of staggered and bent to the side. Settle in with some deep breaths. On your next breath in, press yourself back up to center, just letting the knees fall side to side one more time, balancing things out. And then cross the shins, coming forward into our first downward facing dog. Soften your knees and just enjoy the sensation of both the hands and the feet rooting down into the earth. On your exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and walk or take a big step up to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway, maybe bring your hands to shins. Exhale, folding down. Grab opposite elbows and just dangle here for a moment. On your inhale, rise all the way up, reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. And just enjoy the pause. We're going to again create Lotus Mudra with our hands. On your inhale, send your lotus to the sky. Exhale, swan dive into a forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, lift halfway. Exhale, folding back down. To rise, reverse swan dive, reaching wide all the way out and up, creating the Lotus Mudra. Exhale, bring your lotus to your heart. Again, inhale, lotus to sky. Exhale, big swan dive down into your fold. Inhale, hands to shins, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, big reverse swan dive, reaching out and up. Create the lotus overhead. Exhale, lotus to heart. One more time, this flower fold flow, reaching up. Exhale, swan dive, folding down. Inhale, hands to shins, lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. As big as you can. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Make that lotus to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in, smelling that flower. And let it go out the mouth. Arms to your sides in mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding down. On your inhale, lift halfway and stepping your right foot all the way back, drop the knee and untuck the toes. Inhale your arms to the sky for Anjaneya Asana or low lunge. Pausing here, just ground into your front foot for stability. As you exhale, straighten your front leg, hinging back, reach your arms back. Steady your gaze for balance. And inhale, bending back into the knee, sweep the arms up to the sky. We're going to flow just like that from low lunge to half split. Just as if we were flying wing to wing with those great birds of the east. We're going to hinge back one more time. Inhale back to your low lunge and pause. Tuck your back toes and do your best. Lift your back knee for high lunge. You can hop your back foot in to shorten your stance a little bit. Bring your hands to heart center and then pushing off your back toes, bring your right knee into the chest, standing on your left leg. Once here, figure four cross the right ankle over the left knee. Sort of sit back in chair and open your arms nice and wide in this really cool variation of eagle. You can stay right here, or for more, bring your right fingertips down to the earth and reach your left arm to the sky, adding a little twist. Really reach, creating maximum wingspan. Last breath. To transition out, sitting a little deeper in your seat, rotate back to center And we'll all rise up and return. Feet to mat, mountain pose. Take a nice deep breath to let it go. Once again, arms to the side, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, lift halfway, stepping your left foot back, drop the knee, untuck the toes, and inhale your arms to sky for low lunge. Grounding into your front foot. Draw your navel in nice and strong. And on your exhale, straightening the front leg, sweep the arms back and hinge your hips back over your knee. Steady. Inhale, bend the knee, reaching forward and up. And just move with your breath. Again, a little flying bird flow. Keep opening your heart towards your front toes. Hinging with the strength of the belly. Let's inhale and meet in that low lunge. Steady your gaze and tuck your back toes under to lift your knee into high lunge. Doing your best here, bring your hands to heart center. Press off your back foot, bringing left knee to chest. Standing strong on the right leg. When you're ready, figure 4 cross the ankle over the right knee. Sitting back in chair a little bit. Then open your arms nice and wide for your eagle variation. Soaring eagle. Option to add the twist, bringing your left fingertips to the earth, sending your right arm up to the sky. If you're twisted, look down first. Sit in your chair a little more to come back to center. And we'll all rise up to release. Mountain pose. Another cleansing breath to let it go. Good job. On your inhale, reach up to the sky, look up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, just step back to down dog, where you can stay, or if you like to flush through the vinyasa, please do. We'll all meet in down dog for a few deep breaths, just coming back to the ground. From here, we're just going to come to a seat. You can bend the knees and hop forward if you like. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together and open the knees wide. Use the thumbs to open the feet like a book. Then inhale, straighten your arms, lift your heart. On the exhale, fold forward, reaching your heart over the toes towards the front of your mat. Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. Keep breathing. You can stay here or inhale, rise up. Coming into a fun pose, definitely a spring pose. Turn your palms to face up and slide them under your legs so that your wrists are kind of like under your ankles. And then rocking back, balance on your seat as you lift your legs. keeping the soles of the feet together. You can shimmy the arms a little farther forward if you like. Keep opening up the fingers. You can even spread and fan out your toes here. This shape is called flower pose, really embodying the bloom of a flower. If this is too much, you can balance on the seat and just hold your feet. Or you can sit in your butterfly pose and just bring your lotus mudra to heart center. Take this time to just explore the different options, play. And on your exhale, we'll return to the butterfly seat. Sliding the hands out, use them to just close the knees. Walk your heels in nice and close to your bum and wrap your arms around the shins, bowing your chin. This is called farmer's pose. Keep holding onto the legs with the left arm. On your inhale, open your chest to the right and place your right hand behind the tailbone for a twist. Inhale back to center, wrapping the right arm around. Inhale, twist to the left, placing your left hand behind the tailbone. On your inhale back to center, giving yourself another little squeeze. And lifting your head, maybe holding onto the legs as you rock back into your egg pose. And just take it from side to side. We're going to set the feet down with the knees bent, arms by the side, setting up for bridge pose. On your inhale, lift your hips to the sky. Really beautiful counter stretch to flower pose and butterfly pose, opening up those hip flexors. Last breath in. As you exhale, lower down. Draw the knees into the chest and then reach through, grabbing the arches of your feet. Happy baby. Bend your knees wide to the outside of your ribs. Shine the soles of your feet to the sky. And when you're ready, release. And we'll take shape for final rest, whatever that looks like for you today. Wherever you are, let the body get heavy, soften into the ground beneath you. Find effortless breath and enjoy your rest. And starting to come back. Deepen the breath. Bring little movements into the body. Stretch the arms overhead. Reawakening. Draw your knees in and roll to your favorite side. And then very gently press up to seated, bringing your hands to Lotus Mudra once again at the heart. Taking another deep breath or two, smelling or just imagining your favorite spring flower. Let me know if you have a favorite flower in the comments. And to close, we'll bring the thumbs to the third eye and bow to honor each other. Thank you so much for sharing your spring equinox with me. Before you leave, please leave a comment with what you're most excited about for spring, or just to say hello. If you enjoyed class, subscribe, and now there are lots of ways to support the channel. Please consider becoming a member of the channel, or you can make a one-time donation. All of the links are in the description. And that is it for today. Happy spring equinox once again to one and all. I will see you all again soon on the mat and under the moon. Bye, yogis.